add to stream. So we're live on twitch.tv/Dave Wonder. I'm going to post a link to my YouTube channel here in just a second. I realized I will post that in the Twitch chat. So I will leave it live on Fwoosh for another couple minutes. But now that I'm in here, Exploding Sock Bucket production powers. Indeed. Stereo Dave. Yeah, sorry. I'm hoping I can get this to work. So bear with me. There we go. So I can get this to... Boom. All right. So there we go. The YouTube link is in the chat on... whoa. What? Why can't I do that? So I'm trying to, there we go. All right, so the YouTube link is now on the Twitch chat. So if you can check that out, yeah, I will be over there. So it's on YouTube. It's just kind of on my screwy tiny channel. Fenner Armstrong, everybody over on Fwoosh, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be live on my channel. I'll probably go for about another half hour. I'll try and burn through the pictures and whatnot. So yeah, twitch.tv/Dave Wonder. I'll see you guys over there. I'm going to end this stream right now. I think this will end it as well on the Fwoosh. So I will be live on Dave Wonder. So yeah, we'll see you next time. You can catch me tomorrow on Heel Turn Radio's channel, twitch.tv/Heel Turn Radio for live customization. And then Wednesday we'll do the watch along on the Dave Wonder channel. So ending it on Fwoosh. And I think that means that we should be good on here. So, all right, Robo to Mother Nature after getting back in the chat after the power went out. You didn't see that coming. Aha! Hey, Wingerloos. Hey, Neb Shapiro. Hey, Golf and Duck. So yeah, we are back. We're here. So I am actually pulling up Mythic Legions right now. Although we just went through Mythic Legions. Let me know. You know what? Let me know what you guys want to see. And what I'll do is I'll pull up all the toy news. I know Quicksilver was a big one that people wanted to see. So like I said before, we're going to do this. So there's Quicksilver with all these drone parts and whatnot. Looks super awesome. Again, you know, the Fantastic Human Shield. I know that's a little cold, but I love this design. I think it's pretty awesome. So Motu Revelations, I will pull that up right now. So like I said, it's kind of tricky because I'm pulling this all up on the fly. So there we are. So boop, there we go. So we got Evelyn, which again, these figures, in my opinion, look amazing. Thank you, I Am Razorwing. I appreciate that. Dave, are you going to repaint Quicksilver? I think I might. I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I'll probably do it live on my Tuesday show, which is Tiny Mang Tuesdays on Heel Turn. I'll drop those links in the chat. The Quicksilver looks absolutely stunning. We're starting with Evelyn. I love her alternate head sculpt. The hands, these look like they're just stunning figures, considering that they're Mattel General releases. I'm really stoked for this. He-Man, the face looks a little goofy. I think it has kind of a smirk / smile, but you can't deny, excuse me, that it is He-Man through and through. Hey, Geeker Queen, what's up? Bean 2099, I was looking forward to the rumored Obadiah Stane and Ironmonger, but tree face sculpt on that Quicksilver doesn't inspire much confidence. That's fair. Roboto and Ninja Robust. I would love to see him. I'm excited to see this as a general release line. Seeing this on the shelves, I think, will be really, really fun. The fact that Mossman made it into Series 1, I'm kind of stoked about. Win or lose, these are, I believe, 6-inch scale, 6.5 inch, because, I mean, they're Motu figures. Cranky Monkey, I totally agree. I think these look so much better than those initial images. The Skeletor, the proportions look a little weird to me, but I dig them. I think it's a cool stylization. They are okay, so they are 7-inch scale. Again, sorry, doing this on the fly, doing the best I can here. Mission looks more like D-Man from Classics. All right. Is there a price for these? I'm guessing they're going to be standard, like $20, $25 price range. But again, they look like beasts. No Beastman though. Womp womp. I really, again, I'm really stoked and kind of surprised that Mossman made the cut for the initial releases, but I'm kind of stoked because I like that character, especially when I was little, like the flockedness of it. I know that's nails on a chalkboard for Robo, but I don't know. It's a cool character. Super Grimlock, I agree. They look awesome. But sometimes Hasbro prototype figures don't look like production, so maybe the head sculpt will be better in person. I'm hoping so. With these being Matty figs, I think they all look really good. I can't wait for high res images to come out of these because I think it would. I don't know. I think there's a lot of detail that's being missed on these, but I think overall they look like a super solid line. I'm just curious to see what all these are going to end up looking like in hand, if that makes sense. Because you can look at pictures all day long, but when you get them in hand, it's a whole different ball game. Mr. Ortega, I too can't wait for reviews. Hopefully, we'll get Robo in on that. He-Man and all the bad guys. Interesting selection. I believe there's supposed to be a Battle Cat too, if I remember correctly from reading the details, but I don't think there's anything else that's shown up yet. That's right, Nightwing, Krieg 4 and 13 re-release. We'll get into that here in but a moment. Mezco news. I believe the images are up there. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to do this for a moment because I'm going to literally look this up. Krieg 4. Man alive. They will scale well with Thundercats. I agree. And that was something I didn't even think about. The kind of 1/12 scale stuff is going to be pretty awesome looking. So why can't I find pictures? I can't find pictures of the Krieg. That's very frustrating. Creeper 13, I think a lot of people lost a little interest just because of some of the distribution issues in Origins, but I see a lot more people just going ape for it, which is awesome to see. Again, if it keeps the property alive and keeps it buzzing, I'm all for it. Click on the helmet in the corner, says Nightwing. Aha! There it is. Thank you. I'm not part of the cool kids club for Mezco, so I don't know these things. Scrolling down, we got a bunch of cool Rumble Society stuff. But I'm not seeing... There's the Krieg 13 t-shirt, which is cool. But I am not seeing the new Krieg releases, unfortunately. I am Razorwing Mezcult. Call it what you will. Much like anything else, it's just, folks going all in on a line, which is cool to see because, again, to see the passion of folks like getting into some of this stuff, it's just neat. I like the idea of some of that, like where it's just kind of like, oh, this is something cool for those who enjoy it. I know a lot of people crap on other lines, and like Robo and I have said a ton of times, you don't got to yuck someone else's yum to enjoy toy collecting. I fully agree with that. I am actually scrolling through to grab them sweet Mezco images real quick. I know this is exciting as heck. There we go. All right. And the funny thing is, it's from my friend Nightwing, who's in the chat. This is actually from our group chat from earlier today. So there is Krieg of the Pale Drivers. Looks really cool. As I said, the number one thing that it made me think of was, man, that's a strange looking Moon Knight. But I like it. They're getting their use out of that cable tooling for the armor. Just looks cool. Again, they're neat toys. If they're not up your alley, don't buy them. I know a lot of folks that are super into these. Scruffy Nerd, Ultra Stormtrooper. But yeah, these look incredible. And then the re-release of 13. So you can see just color variation, same accessories, different color scheme. Looks really, really cool. King of Moon Knight, kind of Batman Beyond Shriek. Both good things. I agree. It looks like a Fortnite Stormtrooper. Or a Zuckus Trooper. Yeah. Holy Diver or Pale Diver. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, really cool looking figures. Those were kind of the surprise sneaky drops today. It was funny. Nightwing in the chat is a buddy of mine, and he was saying everything in his email this morning was like, "Hey, guess what's dropping? Guess what's coming up?" And you know, it was these guys. It was Quicksilver getting released. So Vector, I'm happy Nemo didn't go on sale today. I would have missed him. Yeah, I could see. Oh, see, I ordered both of them. Really like the red one. Hell yeah, Cranky Monkey. I've seen the red one in person, and it's again, Mezco's. They got me itchy. I really kind of want to dive down that path, but I have soft goods in 1/6 scale, and I'm trying to stick around with it. Nightwing is Macho Man. Oh yeah. No, he is not, but he's a good man. There's my plug, and I hope he makes a gif of that or something. And actually, I don't have my macho glasses down here. They're actually up in my car because I was using them earlier today. It was very sunny here in Minnesota. But yeah, if you guys want to see more news, I can definitely be pulling more stuff up. If you guys want to just ask questions, just have some general toy talk, I'm more than happy to stay on for a little bit, you know, and just to chat. Again, the AEW watch-alongs that were on Fwoosh have moved over to this channel. So if you follow, subscribe, whatever, then you'll get notifications for that. I do a couple random toy talks on here as well. Damn it, Dave, you have forsaken the macho shit. I've not forsaken them. I used them, and they're just in my car. What's your favorite color? Green. I really like green. I'm doing the Mezco Ultraman and likely do that FF set. Man, I'm real curious to see that FF set when it comes out. Goji King, I'm here with you. I'll stick on for a while longer. Cranky Monkey, I won the red one, so the first hit was free. Very true. You're gonna pre-order that? Yes, the Hot Toys MCU Falcon and the Falcon Cap and Bucky are both like high up on my list. I have the Civil War Falcon, Civil War Falcon back there, just a stunning figure. Dave, what are your thoughts on the new MCU titles? So it was Wakanda Forever and the Marvels were the two big kind of releases. I'm stoked for it. The Marvels has me excited because that means maybe we'll get Miss Marvel, maybe we'll get Photon in there, along with Captain Marvel, which would be super, super cool. Nightwing, you actually missed the Gundam Turtles. We did that before Robo's power blew out. Favorite comic from last year? I really enjoyed the White Knight stuff, the Sean Murphy Batman stories. Those were super, super fun. Are you Jedi or Sith? Great Jedi? I don't know. Favorite comic from last year? Loved your Turtle Talk episode over the weekend. Can't wait to tune in the next episode. Thank you, Panther. So the cool thing is, again, this is going to be kind of a weird, almost like ancillary channel to the Fwoosh, where we'll be talking toys. I did a specific Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stream with my buddy Dan from the Bitter Marks podcast, where we just talk turtles for 2 hours. And if you guys have ideas for stuff that you want to see, let me know. On Instagram, all my socials are right down there. Drop me a message, because the more ideas that get shot at me, the more ideas I wanna kind of talk about, because I think it's fun to have the conversations. You see the BBTS is getting restock of Diamond Select Hulks. Yes, I did. And you know what? My beefy boy's right here. And I legit, when I saw that would go up, I'm like, maybe I could get another one. I don't know. I don't have room for another one. I'm pretty sure if I had two on a shelf, it would just crash it. Dave, did you see the Super 7 Disney Ultimates reveal? I didn't see the reveal outside of Robin Hood, which was the initial kind of like teaser for it. And I'm in. If they're doing Robin Hood, I'll grab him in a heartbeat. Yeah, the White Nose Guts run was amazing. Hell yeah. Can you show art streams? Art streams will be coming. I'm actually waiting on a second camera, so that'll be over here shooting downward. So I'll do some live sketch covers and stuff. Can you show some of your custom figures? Yeah, man, I can show a bunch. Tuck, thank you. I will. I'm trying to find the Disney Super 7 news real quick. And of course, everything is pulling up just the reaction figures. So give me a moment. Oh no. The only image I'm able to find for that one is the Robin Hood one with his stork disguise on. Currently, Kaiju Chat, Mitch Falcon, I'm all for it. I'm a big Jet Jaguar fan, and he's coming back in that I'm trying to remember the name of it, the Godzilla manga or anime that's coming out in kind of a weird boxy form, but it's Jet Jaguar on screen, so I'll be stoked. Wakanda Forever is interesting because of how small Black Panther is on the logo compared to Wakanda Forever. I think this might be a movie about the supporting cast. I heard a really interesting idea that it might be about the different characters across the nation of Wakanda, so M'Baku and Shuri and everybody, Okoye and whatnot, and about them possibly grieving, kind of like the was it Fallen Sons comic that came out from Marvel after Cap got killed for the last time. Whoa, my God, sorry, everything just jumped on me again. Autocorrect is killing me. I've been there, man. I've been there. I got on late, so what happened to Robo? His power cut, unfortunately. So, yeah, he was unable to rejoin. Actually, Robo, if you're watching this, just text me and I'll get you back on if your power's back up. But in the meantime, conserve your power and stay safe, bud. Hopefully he'll be back Wednesday for the AEW Watch Along. Comic World War Hulk also coming back from Diamond Select. Yeah, I think that's also getting a re-release if I remember correctly. So am I the only one who hates the AEW figures' faces? The wrestlers are dope, but the faces remind me of the Toy Biz females. I think the earlier series definitely were rough. I really, really like the latest wave. I actually just got the Kenny Omega, and legit, I ripped it open and I said, this might be my wrestling figure of the year. Thank you, Stan. There we go. So, because Robo's not here and we're on my channel, we can talk a little 1/6 scale stuff, and that's exciting. So I'm going to share my screen. And this was the first tease of the Bad Batch Hot Toys figures. So again, there's a bunch of reveals coming May the 4th tomorrow. I'm sure if Robo's back up and running, he'll probably be doing a stream or a video on it. Goji King. Oh God! Now that Robo's gone, Dave, let's talk kaiju. Let's. But first, 1/6 scale. Yes. I should message Cincy and see if I can get him on here. Just found the Young Bucks from Wave 3. Again, I think those look way better than the first wave. And there is your Jet Jaguar figure. Check out Mitch Falcon's. Like, man, Mitch Falcon, you were on fire with the links tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah, DSTT is the re-release of Planet Hulk. Great sculpt, but the hands can't hold the weapons. True, but I did the heat up and just kind of reformed and dumped it in ice water. It worked. Rufus, I'm with you. That the standard Riho sculpt is rough. Sadly, the Chase is a beautiful sculpt, and it's limited to 1,000. So I'm hoping she'll get a series 17 or 16. I don't know what series they're up to on announcing. Freaking Hot Toys is trying to draw me in with all the Star Wars. Tuck, you have no idea. Stay tuned to their Facebook and their social media tomorrow, because it's gonna get tempting. Because I love me some Star Wars. I've tried so hard to avoid it. I ended up getting Mando in the Beskar armor, and now there's so many releases that come out, and I'm just like, oh, I want them. But I'm trying hard to wrangle myself in. But yeah, so yeah, I guess is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? Oh, dang, Panther in the chat. If you do any kaiju talk, please invite Kyle Young and David Eric Topko from Collect All Monsters podcast on YouTube. They're great guys and talk kaiju all the time. I will definitely look into that. In fact, I am screen grabbing this right now. Hacha. now I can grab those names, and I will gladly reach out to them. So maybe that'll be something that we'll do, is we'll do a monthly specialty stream over here. So we've done turtles. Maybe we'll do a kaiju talk, maybe kaiju big battle, kind of like the wrestling fed. Do something fun with that. Dave, do you know the names of the 112th Motu line from the early 2000s? I grew up with that. That was just Masters of the Universe. A lot of people type it as 200X, Motu 200X or 2000X. But yeah, it's technically just Masters of the Universe. Mitch Falcon, Tokutak. I like it. But yeah, it's one of those funky things of right now with everything kind of, it's that thing of we're on the precipice of May the 4th, so there's going to be a lot of Star Wars news dropping tomorrow. Quintillion, I will grab some of those customs in just a moment. In fact, I have one right here. Robo also did it, but Pork Rind, the arch nemesis and rival to Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider-Ham. Dave, do you have the DreamX TMNT figures? If so, could you show them? I don't have any of the turtles. I got a chance to futz around with those turtles, and I didn't like them. The articulation was really restricted. They look really cool. Doesn't Mondo do 1/6 Motu? They do 1/6 Motu. I don't actually have any currently, but I have the Mondo Turtles. I do have the DreamX April and Casey. So there's the Casey Jones. I added the blue vest to kind of make it a movie comic hybrid. But again, the articulation on this is the same as the Turtles, and that's as far as you can raise his elbow, which is a bummer. Same thing with the leg. He ain't going to be kicking his own butt, unfortunately. A fantastic figure overall, and I love it in my collection. I can get kind of badass poses out of it. But for now, I would recommend against the DreamX Turtles. They're not my jam. If you're going for museum poses, do it up. They're great for that. Whoa, Dave, have you been watching the animated stuff? Watched Nausicaa Valley of the Wind last night, and it was masterpiece. Yeah, no, I actually one of my friends, Kyle, does a live stream where they talk. I think it's called Miyazaki Mondays, and they watch one live and they talk about it. I think I've seen every Miyazaki flick. I'm a big fan of excuse me, My Neighbor Totoro. I just like Totoro. Do you do Mortal Kombat figures? I don't. I had the first Storm Collectibles Scorpion, and I had a buddy who basically his car got broken into and his got stolen, and I gave it to him because he was a much bigger Mortal Kombat fan than I am. Funny story, I actually talked about this briefly on Turtle Talk. Growing up, my mom worked for a rep firm, and so I got to play some of like the motherboard versions of Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2. So I grew up loving Mortal Kombat, and I grew up loving this stupid techno song. My mom hated it because it was always on the hold music for Midway. But Neb Shapiro from I Am Razorwing himself or herself, I don't know. See the Quicksilver drop from Marvel Legends that dropped today. Stan, yeah, we talked about that a little earlier on, actually right at the beginning of this stream. Well, this chunk of the stream over here on this channel. But yeah, the Quicksilver looks great. The head actually looks a little off, but the fact that we're getting one this late in the game is pretty awesome. The Mondo 1/6 is my favorite Skeletor, but I don't collect 1/6. That I had the Hot Topic exclusive Skeletor and He-Man, and a good buddy of mine was just jonesing for them. I ended up selling them to him. I'm trying to keep my collection kind of focused, and he again is a huge Motu fan. Just didn't have the funds when they came out, and I was able to hook them up for a good price, and so they're in a good home where they're much more appreciated. Dave, are we now the 12 inches with that Robo? Yes, we're talking 1/6 scale stuff as well. So if there's stuff, Hot Toys, Metacom, any of that stuff, third-party stuff, I'm all in. As someone who has read the graphic novel, what did you think of the wrap on season 1 of Invincible? Excited to have season 2. I liked it. The one issue that I've ever had with Invincible is there's a lot of gore for the sake of gore, and I don't get me wrong, I love the series. I have every issue. I have all the hardcovers. But it was one of those things, like, I watched the last episode, and if you are squeamish, you might want to skip that last episode, because damn, it gets nasty. Um, I avoided the storm stuff so far, but that may change depending on where the Darkstalkers line. I just want to see the Darkstalkers line start. I want to see it really hit its stride. Like, I won't kill, but I would be super excited for a John Taliban or a Victor. Like, Lord Raptor would be really cool. What do you think of the Gorilla Grodd from McFarlane? I haven't liked the line, but he looks so good. He does, and I've seen a couple in hand pictures, and it has me more and more excited for it. There have been a lot of McFarlane figs that have kind of had me. I don't know. Like, I got some of the very specific ones, like the White Knight collection. I got the first Nightwing that came out because I thought it was so cool looking, and it was very well made. Exo Captain Picard goes up for pre-order May 5th. That's very true. So Exo is the new holder of the Star Trek license after QMX, and it looks like they are picking right up where they left off, and hopefully they'll pick up the slack that QMX ended up having, because I hope they end up doing that. Robo's Ride or Die line in Star Wars, Veeps' Marvel Legends. What series that is in TMNT? Spider-Man. And anything Spider-Man. Let's see if I can do that whole... I can't rotate my camera that much. That whole shelf right there, whoa, is Spider-Man. I'm a huge webhead. TMNT MMPR is coming. Yeah, I'm very excited for that line. And when they announced those Gundam-looking turtles, like, that was my first thought, was like, oh, these would look super cool with those. The Todd design Batman is neat. Would like to see more original designs. I agree. I could not stop laughing about the memes going around that figure has an amazing butt sculpt. Like, it's like, why does Batman got cakes? I could not stop laughing at all of those images going around. I was flipping, dying, like flipping through Instagram. When did you start making customs? I've said this on a couple earlier streams. I've been customizing probably since I was like six or seven. I legit have my very first custom on my desk. I made it with house paint. It used to be a Dick Grayson. I didn't know what I was doing. I literally didn't even paint the boots. They're the clip-on boots that come with them. And I keep this at my desk as just kind of a reminder of, I've been doing this a very long time. The funny thing is, Madman's one of my favorite characters. This was a figure that I made this year. So I got slightly better. But yeah, it's fun to keep this one around as just kind of a reminder of where I started. Keeps me humble. Oh my God, the chat really jumped. Sorry. Would still have loved to have the MK Storm, but if Todd ever swings back around to the older game, look. Oh man, I hope he swings around through all of them. Excellent choice with Spidey's. Thank you. Fun fact, my middle name's actually Parker, based on that. Todd has gotten a little lazy lately, not to dog on the collections, but his manufacturing has a lot more potential. Oh, hell yeah. There's been, I mean, you can see some of it in like the figures like Bane and some of like the belts and the, what is it, end of night, last night on Earth figures. There's some areas where it's just like, dude, what happened there? I kind of owe my brother a Skeletor after testing his fig's durability by throwing it a brick. Oh, not cool, Goji King. Rose, welcome. Like I said, it's simulcasting on my YouTube channel. I literally just started it for simulcasting, so I'm trying to get enough people to watch over there that I can have a URL that I can actually point people to it. See Trek. Oh, that's nice. He has Scud eyes. He does. And fun fact, I actually have the Shocker Toys Scud up there. I just hate that Todd makes you buy a second figure for a head sculpt. True. That's a bummer. Like, and the crappy thing is, he's proven time and time again he could have multiple head sculpts, and it would be awesome. The Ahsoka statue, I'm not big into statues. My buddy Jesse actually pointed that out, and it is a stunner, to say the least. Again, I try so hard not to go diving into statues and whatnot, because it just can can fall apart very quickly just because there are so many cool friggin' figures, or not figure, well, figures, and of course not again by that link, but it's really cool. That's cool. I agree. McFarlane Dark Metal Batman and Bat Cycle is so cool. Did my review on them today? Hell yeah! Send me a link, Stan, on Instagram. Again, my social media is right down here. Like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff on the Twitch channel on there to keep track. I always post up whenever I'm going live, whether that's with Fwoosh or Heel Turn or here. Whether I do something with the kaiju stuff. Another Turtle Talk will be happening probably end of this month with Dan, so that'll be fun. I'll definitely have to reach out to a couple more turtle experts, shall we say. But it'll be fun. Todd always forcing me to have to make my own thigh swivel. Yeah, I mean, then there's NECA figures where you have to basically remake it because of the paint. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed of that asshole kid I was. You know, honestly, right now you can get some pretty decent lots on eBay. I hate recommending the Bay of E, but I've seen a lot of loose lots on there, and Facebook Marketplace, strangely enough. Hit up your local Facebook groups and stuff like that too, because it's always handy when they're right there. Do you think we will ever get a Buzz-Off Origins or Revelations? I think we'll definitely get an Origins figure because I do not see them slowing up on that line at all. But who knows? I mean, there's so many on shelves, but at the same time, they keep restocking, so something's working. I really want to check out that Gray Skull. My buddy Ben from Heel Turn actually just got that in the other day. By the way, I was able to secure my disguised turtles after trading my SH Monster Arts. Oh man, that's a sick figure too. That is a solid trade though. That the disguised turtles, hoy, near and dear to my heart. I am Razorwing hooking up Goji King with some sweet eBay links. I probably shouldn't highlight them because everybody in the chat can see them as well. Odin Rose, welcome back. Jinx and Mitch Falcon. Restocking just Wave 1. I've seen Wave 2 and 3, I believe, getting restocked, as well as the deluxes around here, too. I was really stoked. I saw a Ram Man the other day at the store, and I'm not going down that route. I have my vintage Ram Man still. It's such a goofy chunk of plastic that I remember growing up with that I nearly picked it up. But a kid came up with his dad and picked it off the shelf and was like, I want that one. And I thought that was so cool because here's a line that came out before this kid was ever alive, like the original line. And all of a sudden, here it is, what, 40 years later? Ooh, that's crazy to think about. And this like 10-year-old, this 10-year-old is stoked about Ram Man. That's flippin' sweet. Never seen Wave 2, got Oracle from eBay. I was lucky, one of my buddies, actually co-host of Tiny Ming Tuesdays, which will be tomorrow, Matt Lind hooked me up with that, if I remember correctly. And it's real dope. It's a real cool figure. But yeah, right? That's so cool. And I think it's neat to see some of these retro lines coming back and kind of reviving the properties and whatnot. Again, I'm a huge turtle buff. So, you know, Super 7 and NECA being more higher end collector lines, it made me kind of bummed that there's not a Playmates line right now. But, you know, after Rise, I can see them taking a couple years off and coming back to the license and doing up a line because that'd be pretty rad. Have you seen the King Pelvis latest in Damn Toys Death Gas Station line? I haven't. The Damn Toys figures are, at least in my opinion, are really hard to get over here in the States. Everything old is new again. Good call, Super Spike. Oh, thank you, Mitch Falcon. God, Mitch Falcon, I'm gonna make you a friggin' mod, man. I just have to figure out how to do that first. But just shoot me a message on Instagram. We should definitely talk about that because you are being hella helpful, dude. I appreciate the hell out of it. For what they are, the Origins are fantastic figures. I agree. I have two Origins figures. I have Orko and I have Roboto. Roboto was a favorite as a little kid. I have no idea what happened to my original Roboto figure. But yeah, cool toys are cool toys for any age. I agree. Like we were talking about with the Mythic Legions and Plunderlings, they're just cool toys. Like I will plug the hell out of Plunderlings every single time. Like I've legit played with this figure so much that it's like starting to loosen up a little bit. My son has also ran away with it a few times, so the plunderlings have hung out on the sewer layer and whatnot in his room. I would love to see a TMNT line I wasn't afraid to play with that didn't cost so much. One reason I'm looking forward to the MMPR TMNT line. I agree. Honestly, a surprisingly good, affordable line once it went on clearance was the Batman TMNT figures. Those figures were hella fun to play with. And that Michelangelo, the Bat Mikey specifically, that was like the con exclusive one, super super fun to play with, and the coat on, or the cape on that Mikey is like one of the best cloth goods capes I have out of anything. That includes 1/6 scale. I don't do social media. That's okay. Message me on Twitch because I think you can do that. Yeah. I have yet to see a Panther, which is good because fair enough. I would love to see a TMNT line. I wasn't afraid of. We already did that. If it's nice in hand, I may have to get them all. Fingers crossed. Oh, great responsibilities. Ouch. Ouch. No, Mitch Falcon, I really appreciate it. And Mitch, if you want to just hop in here whenever I go live and be popping up links and stuff, it's always appreciated. I got it. Oh, if I can figure out how to make you a mod, I will gladly do it. The part swap feature is great, especially with the WWE Master stuff. Oh, dude, the customization with the Origin stuff is fantastic. It's the same reason why I love the AEW line, that you can swap out parts so easy. As a kid who was sitting there and have multiple scars on my hands from letter openers and screwdrivers that I'd use to pop heads off and crack torsos and stuff when I was starting out, the fact that you can just pop figures apart and pop them together in different configurations makes me mark out huge. The Creator Wrestlers that Mattel put out a couple years back, I love the concept of that line. It was like Mashers, but they looked like normal figures, which was super fun. I love that my Tom Servo has become part of the background. It's the only place I can put him where he's safe. He's all primed. I just have to legit get the red to match, and then I can touch him back up. Bitch. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be done soon, actually. So looking at these prices, and I'm reminded that my dad kept some sealed in our family's basement. Sealed on card Motu 2000X stuff. It's a hot commodity right now. I mean, on card stuff right now, especially from that era, which is weird to say, that era, is going for quite a bit. You didn't have any breakage. The plastic is so brittle. What are we talking? Hold on. I have to scroll up to figure out what we're talking about there. I'm guessing Ninja Turtles with the DC Direct ones. I had no breakage on those. Not a big wrestling fan, but have all the Masters of the WWE Eternia stuff. They're so fun. I have the first Macho release, and I really want to find a Roddy Piper someday, but those get swooped up so quickly in this area. Super Spike, remember, aren't you Mitch Falcon anyway? What? We're breaking down the fourth wall? Origin Shiro made my 5-year-old daughter such a fan of the line, she now watches the OG series every day and makes me search for Orko and Trapjaw because she loves them. That's amazing, and that is so cool. My son is that way with Turtles. Shocker. But he, it's really funny, hearing from the mouth of children, in modern times, where like the other day he was like, I can't find Ace Duck's grenade, and I'm like, it's in the baggie in the. It needs to be a rule in adult figure collecting that kids get first dibs. Hell yeah. It's one of those things. It's one of those reasons why, like, I love NECA's product, and I am grateful for the NECA and Super 7 products because they're so cool for me. I would love to get a figure of similar sculpt, but maybe less paint apps, less accessories that I could get for my son that he could play with. But the fun thing is, he has all my vintage Turtles outside of the select few that I put in my display because they're solid. They're such beefy figures that they still stand the test of time. Is TM? Whoa, God, jumped on me again. I'm so sorry. It's just fun getting to share my vast, pointless knowledge. Hell yeah, Mitch Falcon. Welcome to my world. Is TMNT MMPR through Lightning Collection? I believe technically it's going to be released in conjunction with that. I don't honestly remember off the top of my head. And my rapid recall. Dad, flipping fast. If you take a figure from a kid, then you are not a true collector. I agree. Yes. Okay, you asked for it. Wait, what did I ask for? What did I ask for? Oh no. I have to go. Thanks, Dave, for a good time. Zeotrack, thank you so much for coming over. Hopefully, like I said, join us tomorrow, Tiny Ming Tuesdays on Heel Turn Radio's channel. That's twitch.tv/Heel Turn Radio. Hold on. So that is where I will be tomorrow. That's 8 to 10. We'll have the Zebra King himself, Rob Page, senior official for a lot of indie wrestling feds here in the Twin Cities on. If you want me to bitch, it will be done soon. Really? How's my Batmobile going? Good. It's actually got the first coat of gloss black on it. Oh man, why can I not post? I cannot post comments. This is very strange. Oh, thank you, Mitch Falcon. Just on the ball. An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. For some odd reason, I cannot post links. This is very frustrating. What's your thoughts on the 2K3 Turtles? Should NECA make them, or are you okay with them producing a similar line for Mirage Comics based on the works of Mike Dooney or something? I would love them to see 03 Turtles. I think that would be super awesome. Just because it's a great line. They're all Jeff Matsuda designs, stellar characters, just really cool looking turtles, and I'm all for that. Although I do hope they do more Mirage comics. I would love to see more. I would love to see them tackle the IDW series and get art from, like, figures based on like Andy Kuhn's art or a couple of those other artists, or Ben Bishop working on Last Ronin. I'm going to try and actually get Ben and Andy on the Turtle Talks sometime because I know them, both of them. They're great folks. Dave, you should convince Robo to let these Monday streams go on for this long, or maybe even 2 hours. Maybe what we'll do is like an after show over here, because Robo likes to kind of cut it so that he can actually crash and whatnot. I actually will have to get going here shortly, just because legit I was on a live stream for my local comic shop as a guest and booked it here, and I really haven't gotten even to spend much time with my wife, so I'd like to do a little bit of that this evening before she crashes here in just a little bit. Nightwing, I said that. Overtime toy talk, always for it. Hell yeah, Quintillion. Toys after dark. That sounds filthy. Long stream, 1/6 scale while the Robo is away. You know what? If you want to see a 1/6 scale stream, I will see if I can get maybe Cincy Nerd or a couple other 1/6 scale guys on here, and maybe we can do kind of a roundtable. That'd be pretty fun. I know Russ or Shartimus collects some hot toys. Cincy does. Maybe I'll reach out to a couple folks. If you want to see it, let me know. How about the fire escape? The fire escape you can see right back there, Nightwing. Just nothing but bitch. After show would work. We could just raid you. See, that'd be dope. I'd have to teach Robo how to raid. That's doable though. You've already kind of begun. Thank you, Razorwing. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all sticking around and saying hey and just relaxing. Yeah, I have work and vaccine tomorrow. Oh man, stay safe. Drink your fluids. The 2003 Turtles are my son's favorite series. Mine are the old school Turtles. All Turtles are my Turtles. Even Rise. I loved that show. Not my cup of tea story wise, but man alive, it was a beautiful show. It was so well made. I've wanted a proper 1/12/2003 Turtle set of figs for so long. That's all I need to complete my Turtles Forever dream display. Honestly, the best ones that you can get are, I think they're Street Armor Turtles. You take them off, they have articulated toes and hands. It's wild. They're great figures. That's about as close as I got currently. Gator, thumbs up. 1/6 scale after dark, 12-inch after dark is too loot. That's fair. Night Pendergast, thank you so much for stopping by. Dave, the streaming wonder boy. What can I say? Mindwavecomics.com. Check it out. That's my comic company. Hey. Got to head out. Have a good evening, Dave. Cranky Monkey, thank you so much. Even Venus, Dave. Venus is in the display. I'm actually slowly building up to a full set of the 4 turtles from Next Mutation. I didn't think I was going to do it, but wait, Dave, which set of turtles? The 2003 ones, I believe they were called like Sewer Armor or Street Armor. They're just clip-on armors and whatnot. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'll grab it. Where the hell are they? Yeah. So these are them, but they have articulated hands, so they can grasp their weapons, and articulated toes. Knees, no elbows though. So that's kind of a bummer. But great figures. Dave's just going to cuddle with MODOK. I am not. I already did that. Mitch Falcon, Rise seemed fun. Also love the deep cuts with training weapons for Mirage. Yeah. Again, it was cool. Like again, there were some really fun nods, and I think it didn't get a fair shake. But man, it was beautiful. There were a couple of the 12-inch 2003 turtles. They were actually this was the same articulation that won that, and they had weird spring-loaded heads, which I wasn't a big fan of. Those look awesome. They might just work. Heck yeah. Goji King, drop me a line. I'll try and send you a link to a couple of them if I can track some down. But yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it there. I just wanted to thank everybody for stopping by. Make sure you follow or subscribe here on Twitch. Again, this will kind of, maybe we'll start doing an after show for Monday Fwoosh Live, and then we can talk all things crazy, 1/6 scale and whatnot. And like I said, there will be a couple more kind of specialty streams hitting here and there. We'll do, I think we will do a kaiju chat. We'll do a 1/6 scale chat. We'll do more turtles. How do you articulate fingertips but not elbows? I don't know, man. And Dan, I believe that's you in the chat. Follow his channel too, because Dan's awesome. Bitter Marks Podcast. Check it out. Thanks for saving the stream while Robo recharges. No worries. I'm his left hand man, right hand man. I don't know. He's my buddy. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for the stream, Dave. Thanks for taking the reins. Hell yeah, Hankin. Thank you for joining in from down under. I appreciate it. That sounded filthy the way that I said it, but I appreciate you stopping by for sure. Need new turtles from TMNT movie. Hell yeah. Smetty, no worries. I'll talk to Robo. We'll see what we can do. Tuck, so until tomorrow. See you there. Again, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, Heel Turn Radio, twitch.tv/Heel Turn Radio for Tiny Mang Tuesdays. Yeah. So we'll have a lot of fun. It's just going to be a good time, folks. So again, until next time, folks, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate everybody sticking around and bearing with us as there's some technical difficulties. Thankfully, Robo's safe, so we're good. Peace. I'm just kidding. You know I got to do this. Otherwise, Robo would yell at me. So thank you, everybody. Mr. Ortega, Goji King, Epic Family Decals, Captain Bakwano. Damn, cool name. Mitch Falcon, I am Razorwing, Super Spike, Stan, Tuck, Smetty, Hankin, Dan, Tony, Cranky Monkey, Nightwing. Yeah, see, Graham, I still shout you out. Thank you very much. Cater, just everybody. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for just sticking with us and having fun and making this something legitimately fun to do. You keep tuning in. We'll keep doing them. More kind of fun, goofy stuff happening over here on this channel where we can kind of go off the reservation, as it were. So thank you, Goji King. Thank you, Panther. Thank you, Quintillion. Thank you, everybody. Again, y'all rock. Much love from Minnesota. Talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.